This is another delicious taste of the Douglas Democrats' 2009 barbecue and picnic. Enjoy!
At this time, I'd like to introduce one of the speakers. I don't know how many of you know what a controller does for the state. Does anyone out there know?
I do.
You do? Does anyone out there not know what a controller does? Raise your hand if you don't know what the controller does.
I guess they don't care.
Well, if you've ever wondered, like me, when you're filling out your ballot about who you're going to vote for and you go, controller, I don't know who to vote for controller, and why is that important? Well, we have Kim Wallin is here to talk to us, and she's a native Nevadan, and she's the first CPA to be elected to the office of the state controller in 50 years. She is also the first certified management accountant to hold this office and the first Democrat to hold this office in 40 years.
Yeah!
In September of 2003, Accounting Today recognized Wallin as one of the 100 most influential people in accounting in the country. In September 2006, she was named Women's CPA of the entire country by the American Women's Society of CPAs. She is president of her own Las Vegas-based accounting firm, DK Wallin Limited, which she founded in 1984. So without further ado, I'd like everyone to welcome Kim Wallin.
Right. I don't have my little briefcase like some of you guys remember I stand on. It's not quite official campaign season yet, but I will be bringing my briefcase out going forward. Real quick here, I just want to say it is great to be here today, and isn't it great being a Democrat? Yeah! I'm proud to be a Democrat, and it's great being a Democrat in Nevada since we turned blue. And we couldn't have done it without all of your help. And I just want to say, he talked about how many of you don't know what a controller does, so real quickly I'll tell you. The controller is the chief financial officer of the state. We handle the statewide accounting system, we do the annual report, we settle all claims made against the state, and we're also responsible for collecting all debt owed to the state. And thanks to the legislature, they've given me some more power so we can do a better job at that. People get me confused with the treasurer. We both have blonde hair, all right? Both of our names start with a K, all right? The way to tell us apart, I'm short, she's tall. And she goes and invests the state's money, and I spend it, right? Anyways, just to let you know what we're doing in our office, you can go to our website, the Controller's website, and on there, there's a citizen's report where you can find out in a snapshot in 4 pages what we're doing with our money, where we get it from, where we spend it, what our progress has been in the state, and our challenges. And we also have an intergovernmental dependency report there as well that talks about our dependence on the federal government and how their fiscal health impacts our fiscal health as well. And something to point out, in the fiscal intergovernmental dependency report, our debt, our national debt in 1998 was like $5.8 trillion. All right? You think that's bad? Well, in 2008, it was $10.8 trillion. Went up $5 trillion just since Bush got in. 8 years, right? So that's why we need to go and make sure that we get Democrats elected in this office. And yes, and I know that all of you see the Republicans, they're imploding right and left, but we can't let our guard down. Right? We still have to stay vigilant. We still have to work hard, just like we did in 2006, to get 4 constitutional officers elected as Democrats. And, yes, and that's right, 6 in 2010. And we also need to get Harry Reid reelected as our senator. Nevada needs Harry Reid. Nobody knows how much Harry really does for our state. I think we kind of take him for granted, but he does a lot of good for this state, so we need to work hard to get him reelected, and we need all of your support to get Catherine, Kate, and Ross and myself reelected. We need a Democratic governor and a Democratic lieutenant governor as well. So with that being said, I want you to know I am going to run again for controller in 2010. Yay! So it's still going to be hard. I mean, you guys had a huge accomplishment getting a Democrat elected to this office in 40 years. I mean, what a first. So let's go out there, continue it, keep up the momentum. Please help every one of us out. Thank you very much, and let's go for 2010 and make it even better.
Thank you, Kim.